Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 3, Episode 7, High School Musical, the series. Last we got Color Wars, and I've never seen it before, but you guys told me it's something to do with Camp Rock. We have a sing-along. I'm assuming the song was from that, or they did say it, I'm not assuming. They said the song was from that and High School Musical 2. I remembered one of the songs, but I didn't remember the other, obviously, because I'd never seen it. Regardless, we have EJ saying all the wrong things at all the wrong times. I understand he's got directorial duties, but he could have worded that better for Gina. Gina's like, hey, you want to go to prom? Because this episode is going to be prom. And he goes, nah, they don't do dates and blah, blah, blah. I feel like EJ should be like, Gina, I 100% want to be with you. I would love for you to be your date, but the rules say you can't. But you know you're my date. You're my girlfriend. I'm doing all this for you. He should express himself more openly. Not that you have to, but clearly Gina's getting the wrong idea, and he needs to express himself. I mean, I know he's not a dumb person. He just doesn't realize that what he's thinking, he should be telling her, talk, communicate, communication. Pretty much everything can be solved with communication in some form or another. Whether or not he doesn't understand that or feel that it's important at the time, I don't know, but I hope they work it out, and I'm assuming we're going to go to prom. I hope it all works out. Besides that, Maddox is worried that Jet is now in everyone's good graces, and they all think he's the greatest, and she's like, I ain't letting my guard down because he has a tendency of doing things. I hope Jet doesn't do anything to sabotage what is going on. At the end, he walked in, he seemed to be helping Ricky, and Ricky was crying and then shot up. And I originally thought maybe he was going to do something to sabotage Gina and EJ, but I don't think that's the case now. I think now he is going to get Maddox back with Madison, thinking that if that happens, he'll make another group happy, and Jet will be off the hook for feeling guilty about having broken them up, because he said he feels like he's responsible, which is possible he is, but I don't think he is based on what he told us. Miss Jen visited, and Ashlyn is dealing with some emotions. I don't know. She might be bi. Regardless, she's confused. I don't know. She's got to deal with Big Red, and it seems like she's got feelings for Val, but I don't know if that's just confusion or I don't know. Let's find out. I'm sure they're going to talk about it. You guys want to see more of what I do? Full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons edited, what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives. You'll only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. These up in full as soon as I watch them unedited. We got Doctor Who, Person of Interest, all these shows, seasons ahead, maybe even done in full. Dozens of them. Infinity Train and Steven Universe just started. If not, Season 3, Episode 7. High School Musical, the series.
Right?
Right. I thought that guy was 7 for a second.
3 pizzas, 1 more bite.
He's finishing bucket list material.
How do you feel? I can smell colors.
There you guys are.
I can smell colors.
Does it have to be straight out of a problematic 1970s sitcom?
He's right there.
Whoa.
Saturday Night Fever. He should have held it a little longer. I think you should have stood there.
I used my Color War phone call to do a little research. There's gonna be a trailer dropping next month, and maybe some of it was shot through a bush. Ricky?
Yeah. Some of it was shot through a bush. Oh, pizza's coming up. Camp Prom.
Why we're doing a vintage theme for Camp Prom.
Susan Fine's birthday, or the day she died.
Susan Fine has been spoken of often.
Climbing a wall, it's good by me.
So I learned something new about myself last night. It is possible that I have a crush on Valerie, the choreographer.
And all
I
that
suppose you could say
implied.
my dating pool got a little bigger. And
She looks quite thrilled.
so did my world.
I think your cousin's gonna spend the night without me. I mean, he promised he'd save the last dance for me. I think the night's gonna end with a bang.
Hey, one way or another, it always does.
That could be taken many ways, and I don't know if they meant the way I'm thinking.
Maddie, I'm trying to unbreak what I broke, and I'm not good at fixing things alone.
Is Maddox gonna not?
You can come out now.
I hope Maddox
I
is
already
happy
did that,
about it.
Jet.
No, I already
Maddie.
did that, Jet.
Don't
I
blink,
recognize
don't
that
blink.
girl.
I think the 70s is when Susan Fine either got married for the second time or ate her first camper.
You get all overheated at the dance, and then you pour freezing water on your head and take a shirtless picture for Shallow Lake Memory Wall.
It's tradition. Anything can be a tradition if you do it more than once.
Like slapping?
Oh my God.
Can I do the ice water thing in a suit?
Haven't missed a camp prom in a decade. Really?
Honestly, I said you could use a friend.
My ex-girlfriend showing up on the anniversary
That's
of the
what I
night
thought. She might be
dumped me
uncomfortable.
is the right solution.
I'm sorry. I think I just broke something again.
I'll get out of your hair. It was good to see your face mad. I can't tell you how much I missed it.
She's being nice
Wait.
about everything. Yeah, like talk to her.
Maybe I do need a friend.
I just hope it's not going to end up worse. I hope it's legit. If it's legit, great. I'm not saying it's like intentionally deceitful or something. I hope people aren't being forced into situations that like they shouldn't be in.
Totally normal behavior at a dance.
Yes, I get that EJ
What do you
is
say when I
trying
say,
to do the best he
Elsa,
can.
no distractions.
Oh my God, look at
Loves that rhythm. Is the
this. This sounds like something out of Shaft or something.
body flow.
Hello, boys.
Look at that turn.
I'm really sorry that I broke up with you at last year's dance. The day before camp started last year, Jet shared our texts with my parents. Super embarrassed on every possible level. They just didn't like me texting anyone after midnight. Classic. I wish I had just let myself have more fun.
Well, I was literally just going to say.
Over.
I was just going to say, time is now.
I brought you a little something to say. Welcome to the community.
Did she say something to him?
Carlos, look alive! You ready to get cold tonight?
Actually, EJ, I've never been the boy who takes my shirt off.
Whatever makes you happy, okay?
Quality right there. I was going to say, don't force him to. Oh, there he is.
Sebastian!
Why are you dressed
I knew he
like
was
my
coming at some point.
grandfather?
I love
Someone
Seb.
said that
Seb's
thing
great.
was 70s, so I dressed like I'm in my 70s. You
And
look
that
like
is why
John
we love
Travolta in
Seb.
Hairspray.
Elsa, when Anna says,
They're going to have something about climbing a wall with Courtney.
Okay, Mr. Bowen, would you like to dance?
Court did say,
hang on, I think Maddox is taking the stage.
Jet, you're the man.
Actually, it's not an announcement. It's an explanation. It's a song that used to be my favorite when I was little.
This is for
It
Jet.
made me happy, and it made my little brother happy.
How adorable. That's quality right there. Pour your soul out like that. It's quality. Oh, it's that song. Aw, did Gina have to do by herself? Because Carlos is with Seb, I hope. Yeah, there it is. Carlos and Seb. I hope nothing goes wrong for her and EJ. They're acting as if like she's like looking around.
This is Madison.
You'll call when camp's over?
Like I could forget your number.
Don't show your cards, Maddox, just in case. I mean, I'm not saying lie.
Hey.
Don't expose your true feelings that hard.
Hey, please don't put that drink on Elsa's castle. We need it for tomorrow night.
We had 2 completely different nights. I mean, you graduated from East High. Your world is getting bigger. You missed out on The Woman in the Woods. You haven't joined the whole bucket list quest.
Sorry, is it me or do both of those things have the same person in common?
Not about Ricky.
Well, I know there's history there.
I think the problem is that maybe isn't good enough for me right now.
Don't do that. We're great together.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes at the beginning of the summer. And if that's a preview to some future where we can't be together at all,
But it's over.
can it really be over if it never really got a chance to start?
What does that even mean?
Elton John.
You guys know Gina's my favorite. I've said since day one, number 1. EJ is trying to do all the. I mean, it's different. I'm very nervous
hey,
of
well,
what
I
this
have
might
you.
turn into.
There's something important I kind of have to tell you. Hey, it's okay.
Folks, this is a general reminder about PDA. Don't.
Now I'm like viewing it totally differently. I forgot when she was talking to her mom and like the anxiety.
Actually, I just said goodbye to somebody
Cheers.
that I
It's
was
almost over, I
expecting to say
think.
hello to tonight. She was glowing. So were you.
So were you.
Don't mind us.
Maybe I can wake up as someone else.
You're not alone.
I can see myself lift off the ground. Here I come.
I gotta be honest, I didn't think it would happen this quick, but I'm happy we're ending on a positive.
How was your night?
Confusing.
Please talk to each other.
It's about Carlos.
Hey, at least everyone's happy at the end. Now they're like, we forgot, you gotta get down now.
You know you're one of us now.
There it is.
EJ's directing a movie for the Disney Channel?
Honey, no.
Okay, which
Disney
one was
Plus.
Quibi?
Let's get
Quibi.
Did you just call me a hero?
A hero. You're a hero, my friend. Oh my God, it's on his bucket list. I bet you Carlos is like, I read it. I tried to help him out there.
I did not see that coming.
All right. Carlos didn't know.
Hi again.
What was the thing you were gonna tell me earlier?
You know the other day when we had to sing that song in front of Channing? I said something to Carlos that day in private, or at least I thought it was private.
What did you say?
Oh, da-da-ba-da-da. My God, could this timing be any worse ever?
Something going on?
We kind of broke up today.
No, Jesus, no.
Okay, so what did you say to Carlos that day?
Oh my God, could this timing be the worst ever? He's gonna not say now. He's gonna say something
I told
else.
him that he looked majestic as Olaf.
She's like,
Nothing wrong with a friendly fib.
Say that again.
I literally was just about to say, this is like the 10th time he's tried to tell her.
Hey, Ricky.
I was almost gonna say it, but I'm like, no, he's gonna tell her. Why wouldn't he not? Why wouldn't he tell her? EJ walked by.
Absolutely.
Oh my God! And then
Jeff
she's
from
like, we broke.
Madison.
What?
Oh, I thought it was over. But then she said maybe she still likes me and to please call when I get home.
None of the new girls caught your eye
No
this summer?
alcohol left, and I'm
What's
very
up,
tense.
hippies?
Ashley just kept going.
Yeah, did you hear from Val? She got a tip that Channing is gonna go full reality show tomorrow.
What are we gonna do?
Boom, boom.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. That's the end right there. Buckle up. I mean, we do all the time. All right, guys, a lot happened, especially at the end there. I thought we finally were going to have Ricky tell. I thought he was finally going to tell her. I was almost going to say to all of you, what's going to happen to stop Ricky this time? Because he's tried so many times, but I'm thinking this is the time. Next episode's the finale. He's avoided it that many times. This is the time. Why wouldn't he? What is going to stop him? Then EJ walks by. EJ sees horrible timing, but it's still Ricky's time to tell her, because why wouldn't he? Then he goes, why was that weird? We broke up. Oh, well, now I don't want to tell you anymore. She literally says, what is a friendly fib? Meaning what he said to Carlos, but the thing he said to Carlos was a lie, and she is being lied to right now because he's like, oh, wait, you broke up with EJ? That changes everything. Horrible. All right, let's go back to the EJ and Gina breakup, because we're going to call it that at this point. It's a breakup. Ashlyn and friends, and at the end they're literally told Ricky, whether you say I think we broke up or not, you broke up. If you're telling people already I think we broke up, not to mention it just happened. Like, I feel like it's going so fast. Like, they had an entire relationship throughout the summer. Granted, EJ wasn't there, and EJ was doing things, and I understand that, and I see what she's saying. But EJ was doing all that to better the situation so they could go to school closer together and be together. And you could see at the end there, EJ was clearly like, what's going on here? Like, I do not think that I want that. And I'm not saying Gina's wrong, because Gina's my favorite of the whole show. But I feel like I'm this is what I think Gina's saying. And if I'm wrong, you let me know. And even if I'm right, it doesn't mean that she's wrong. But I feel like Gina's trying to say, we spent all summer together and I barely saw you. This is what I feel like my entire life's going to be like. Your whole family is money. Your dad is working all the time. You're looking at it like I'm doing this for us. But after this, is it going to be something else? And you're just going to keep going down that road? And it's always going to be me by myself dancing like down the line at the 70s party, and everyone else got somebody because you're in the back making sure everything is running properly. And I get it. I'm like somebody that runs businesses. I get it, because I get the responsibility and the fact that you got to make sacrifices and stuff like that. But in this case, like, EJ's doing it. So, I mean, he's young. It's not like he has a reputation of doing this over and over. He's young. And I feel like you got to give him the benefit of the doubt that this summer just had to suck because he had to do this thing to get to be closer to you later. And I'm not saying Gina's wrong, because I see what Gina's saying. Like, also Gina's younger. Gina is also younger. So Gina's got like more thinking to do, and like she's not done with school yet, and she's got more camp coming, whereas EJ is like the senior dude of all this. So I don't know, but for now, like, that's not great. Ashlyn is head over heels over the rainbow, figured out that she at least has a crush on Val and she's excited as shit about it. But she didn't say, like, I'm one way or the other. I just have more options now. I have more options. I have a bigger pool to go out of. So she didn't say I'm one way or the other. She's basically saying I'm bisexual. For the most part, right now, I feel like I'm bisexual. The problem I have with it is right now, I'm happy she's happy. And I told you guys many times, Ashlyn's been in my top 3 since ever. Since the beginning, Ashlyn's one of my favorites. But I feel like now that she has kind of figured it out, let her bask in her glory and enjoy it. But I think she's got to call Big Red and be like, Big Red, this is the way shit is now. I'm confused. I don't even know if it's confusion anymore. Is it confusing that she's feeling amazing, that she's got a thing for Val? So I don't even know if it's so much confusing anymore. She obviously had a thing for Big Red and she had a thing for Val. So she's right in the middle there. And I mean, she's got to just talk to Big Red. My concern here is I think Big Red is a great dude. And I just want him to be in the mix. I want him to know what's going on. I want him to be in the loop just so he's not heartbroken. I don't want him getting all wrecked and messed up for no reason. I like Big Red. He's one of my favorites as well. They're all young. They all are confused and figuring things out and making mistakes. So obviously there's a lot of things to talk about. Besides that, Maddox and Maddie get teamed up. I know Maddie from something, Voice or Face or both. Jet and Maddox had the whole sing-along and they fixed their things up. There was a lot of happiness, a lot of positivity, some negativity. And then at the end, Ricky didn't tell Gina again. And then EJ finds out they got to buckle up because next episode's the finale. And I'm assuming things are going to be dramatic. Promos in a couple days. You guys want to be way ahead, full on edited episodes. All the shows on the channel. Seasons ahead of what you're seeing. Hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. I just don't have time to edit it all. Doctor Who, Person of Interest. These in full as soon as I watch them. Dozens of other shows. Infinity Train, Steven Universe, Centaur World. All started this month. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.